Football may be a game of inches, but it's also a game of numbers. In this case, 35, the digits on the back of former TCU football player Phil Taylor's jersey, or 1, the number of catches the wide receiver had in his 4-year career.
And down to the 20s, Phil Taylor.
But there's one number his family wants people to remember.
Phil was with us on Earth for 9,474 days. So it's significant to my wife Sherry and I as his aunt and uncle, and definitely his family as well for a lot of different reasons.
Not long after graduating, doctors diagnosed Phil with colon cancer. His parents in California had Phil stay with his aunt and uncle in Texas during his treatment. Phil took the fight that earned him a spot as a walk-on straight to cancer, rounds of radiation and chemotherapy. He thought he had cancer beat, but the fight had just begun. The disease spread, stomach cancer this time, and 9,474 days after Phil was born, his fight ended just shy of his 26th birthday.
What are you most proud of when you think about him and his legacy?
I think it's the impact he had beyond the walls of himself. Days before he passed away, he was also coaching part-time at a local high school. And the impact he had on those players still lives on to this day.
Phil always had a smile on his face. So it didn't matter what he was doing. And I know, even during his cancer time and things like that, every moment that I seen from football, practice, walking in the hall, just walking around the campus or anything like that, you always seen a smile on his face.
To honor their son, Phil's parents started a foundation specifically to help youngsters like Phil facing a cancer diagnosis. Instead of a name, they had a number, 9,474, the 9474 Foundation, in honor of every day that he made a difference in the lives of his friends, his classmates, and his teammates.
Like I said, it's tons of pictures where you see him going through, that battle, man, and it's always a smile on his face. So, you try to go by that and try to remember, things like that, everybody's always battling something, but, his faith in Christ and everything, and you love to see it, somebody that can just have that passion for everything. And I think he was, around that time, I think he was still being around on the field and stuff like that too as well.
9474 is a big number, but it doesn't tell the whole story of the example Phil set, the way he showed up for his cancer treatments. I'm still here, I'm still smiling, can't get better than that. How he fought as a walk-on to help his teammates get ready to win the Peach Bowl, or the outpouring of support and grief during his diagnosis and after his death.
No matter what was going on, it was never about him. It was about the people around him and how some way he could take care of them and show them the respect and kindness and love they deserved.
His family and friends will tell you Phil Taylor made the most of his number, all 9,474 days, using each and every one of them to make an impact too big to count.
When you have somebody that would give you the shirt off their back, would go to fight for anyone that he loves, going in his legacy being still going today as far as with things that he had to battle through, it just speaks volume as far as how his legacy will continue on forever.